Hey, this is Action Bro Studios coming at you with another podcast. I know it's been a few weeks since my last one. My last one was kind of done in a lazy sort of way, and I basically took the audio from my video and basically posted it on my channel as the podcast. That was because I'm working so much and because I've been dealing with the cold and flu stuff and not trying to get sick again and everything. So I have a lot going on recently, so I haven't really posted anything, any of my TikToks and stuff like that. But I am excited for this podcast today, and let's dive into it. So, this podcast is going to be about another project I have in development right now. It's called Ben 10. I love Ben 10 and I grew up with it, and me and my friends love Ben 10. And I created my own storyline, um, but I'm also using a storyline that was not really used before. So it's kind of like the ending of Ultimate Alien, or the beginning of Ultimate Alien, but the end of Alien Swarm. So I'm like fusing the two. I was watching a couple of videos on YouTube, and there actually was um, supposed to be another Ben 10 live action movie after Alien Swarm. The cast signed on for three movies, and they only did one. Um, and there was going to be about two more. They never did. And so after Alien Swarm, there was supposed to be an Ultimate Alien movie that never got made. So that's what's inspiring my story, is that I'm taking the events of Ultimate Alien, but also doing like my own storyline as well. So like it's going to be about the same kind of events that happen in Ultimate Alien, just in a more realistic approach and my own take on it, and of course some of my own storylines as well, but keeping in tune with what the cartoon was. Now, Alien Force was the best version besides the original Ben 10, but Alien Force was great. Ultimate Alien was okay. Omniverse was okay. And then the reboot, we don't talk about the reboot. Um in my opinion, at least. So the cast and production crew is, now this can all change. Um, and I know with a lot of my projects, I'm one of the main characters, but this can all change depending on who everyone thinks is best for the role. But as of right now, because I don't have many people attached, I'm the director slash Ben Tennyson. Um, my friend Juliana Klaus, who is the screenwriter and actress. She's gonna be playing Gwen Tennyson, my cousin, Ben's cousin, not my cousin, Ben's cousin. Liam is going to be a unknown character right now. Because I don't want to give too much away. I do know exactly what character he's being, but um, I will let you guys know soon. Aiden, Aiden is playing the villain, and he's a villain that got introduced in Ben 10 Race Against Time, Eon, and he was finally uh introduced in the cartoons as like a good villain and stuff, and they continued what um was so great about him in Ben 10 Race Against Time, and I have a storyline that kind of goes for what I'm looking for and what it would be like for Eon to return in the live action universe. Because I love the animated stuff they did with him. But like Ben 10 Race Against Time was a great movie growing up, and I want to continue that, and I want to continue what storylines should be live action and what storylines should be only animated. There's a like fine line between that. But anyway, so the story I'm going with, Ben's a little older at this point, and he's at the point in his life to where like he just graduated high school. And so he's looking to go into college. Um Kevin and Gwen are off world right now. Ben's kind of doing his own thing right now because they're busy, and Grandpa Max is thinking about retiring. So it's all up to Ben, and it's up to him to do things on his own for a change rather than have everyone there to help him. You know, he's done that in the past too, to where he can get things done on his own, and I think that's a great storyline. But there's also another storyline I'm going to tell you a little bit about, but not too much because I can't give everything away, obviously. Then it wouldn't be very surprising. Anyway, at some point, the Omnitrix malfunctions and explodes like the end of Alien Force, to where Ben is trying to get the Omnitrix from Vilgax. Vilgax thinks he's bluffing, and the Omnitrix explodes. Now, in my universe, in my storyline, Ben is going to attempt to fix the Omnitrix after it explodes. And I know the whole thing with the Omnitrix exploding is because he gets the Ultra Matrix, and this will happen in mine too. But so he gets the Ultra Matrix, right? And so he's basically sad because uh, after a while of having the Ultra Matrix, he misses his original Omnitrix that he had before the Ultimatrix. So he attempts to fix the Omnitrix, and there's a surprise character that shows up and talks to him and kind of sets him on the right path to, you know, be the hero. And later in the story, Ben's gonna need help, and of course that's when Kevin and Gwen come back, and and everything, and it's gonna be awesome. I can't share certain details about other plot lines and subplots that I have for it, but it's going to be a good fan film. I'm really excited. The posters I've made is really great. I do have a video that will be on my website soon. It is an intro title card that I forgot that I made uh like 6 months ago, I think. Um but it's really cool, and I found it in my memories on Facebook, and a year and 6 months, sorry. And I found it in my memories on Facebook, and I forgot how good I edited it, and it's gonna be awesome. I will have that video on my website soon. But yeah, this has been a short podcast, only because I'm still like dealing with being fully recovered from sickness and stuff, and um my work schedule is increasing because I'm leveling up, and life's just busy in general. So yeah, I hope you guys like this. On the actual YouTube video, it will be more picture related, more visuals, so you can see what I'm doing and talking about. And it's gonna be really fun. And hope you guys stay good and everything. Action Bro Studios out.